Another day, another story. Harmless jokers or evil lunatics. While clowns usually aim for laughs, the reaction from many, especially those who suffer from coulrophobia, fear of clowns, is more like fear. Why? Maybe it's the mask-like makeup. Or because of recent creepy clown sightings. One thing's for sure, clowns seem to always be in the popular imagination. Here's a list of 10 famous clowns, some nice, others not so much. Welcome to Tarbo Eminent Channel. Joseph Grimaldi. We owe thanks, or blame, to this English performer, who is considered the father of modern clowning. In the early 1800s, Joseph Grimaldi created the character Joey, who reportedly was the first clown to wear whiteface makeup and paint on large smiling red lips. He also wore colorful, outrageous clothing and specialized in the classic physical tricks. Grimaldi's popularity is so great that remembrances in his honor are held every year at a London church. Joseph Grimaldi, 1778 to 1837, was a British actor and comedian who is often considered the father of modern clowning. He gained fame for his skills as a pantomime performer and his iconic portrayal of the traditional white-faced clown. Grimaldi's influence on the world of clowning has been profound, and his legacy continues to be celebrated in the history of comedy and circus arts. Key points about Joseph Grimaldi. Innovations in clown makeup. Grimaldi is credited with popularizing the traditional clown makeup consisting of white face paint, exaggerated red lips, and black facial features. This iconic look has become a standard for many clowns worldwide. Pioneering physical comedy, Grimaldi was known for his physical agility and comedic timing. He incorporated slapstick humor and acrobatics into his performances, setting the stage for the physical comedy that would become a hallmark of clown acts. Popularization of pantomime. Grimaldi was a star in the pantomime performances of his time, bringing humor and entertainment to a wide audience. His performances often featured slapstick, improvisation, and audience interaction. Personal tragedies. Despite his success on stage, Grimaldi faced personal challenges, including financial troubles and family tragedies. His personal life was marked by difficulties, and he struggled with his health and emotional well-being. Legacy. Joseph Grimaldi's impact on the world of comedy and clowning is enduring. The annual memorial service held in February at the Holy Trinity Church in London, known as the Grimaldi Service, honors his contributions to the art of clowning. Grimaldi's influence extends beyond his lifetime, and his contributions to the development of clowning as an art form have left an indelible mark on the history of entertainment. Grok. Known as the King of Clowns, which we assume was meant as a compliment, the Swiss acrobat Charles Adrien Wetach began performing as a clown in 1903. That year he took the name Grok. Unhappy with the circus setting, he began performing in music halls. This inaugurated a new chapter in clowning, as more performers began to appear in vaudeville and other stage shows. A gifted musician, Grok often incorporated instruments into his act. Adrien Wetach, 1880 to 1959, known by his stage name Grok, was a Swiss clown and one of the most celebrated circus performers of the 20th century. Grok was not only a masterful clown but also a talented musician and composer. His career spanned several decades, and he left a lasting impact on the world of circus and entertainment. Key points about Grok. Versatility. Grok was known for his versatility as an entertainer. In addition to his skills as a clown, he played several musical instruments, including the violin, piano, and clarinet. He often incorporated music into his clown routines. Innovative clowning. Grok brought innovation to clowning by combining traditional clown elements with musical and comedic performances. His acts were characterized by precision, subtlety, and a deep understanding of timing. International fame. Grok achieved international fame and performed for audiences in Europe and the United States. He became one of the highest-paid entertainers of his time and was in demand for royal performances and private events. Autobiography. Grok wrote an autobiography titled The King of Clowns, which provides insights into his life and career. The book is considered a classic in the literature of circus arts. Retirement and legacy. Grok retired in 1954 but continued to be involved in various artistic endeavors. His legacy lives on as one of the most influential and respected figures in the history of clowning. Memorabilia. The Grok Museum, located in Imperia, Italy, is dedicated to preserving the memory of Grok. It houses a collection of memorabilia, costumes, and artifacts related to his life and career. Grok's contributions to the world of clowning and entertainment have left a lasting legacy, and he is remembered as a master performer who elevated the art of clowning to new heights. He might be considered the Tom Brady of clowns. Like the famed NFL quarterback whose big break came when he replaced a hurt teammate, Oleg Popov took the lead when the Moscow Circus's main clown was injured. The rest is history. In 1956, he became head clown and went on to become one of the most beloved clowns in the Soviet Union. Known as the Sunshine Clown, Popov created a positive character, one who was noted for his optimism. Emmett Kelly. Who needs happy and cheerful when you can have sad and tragic? Going against the trend, Emmett Kelly created Weary Willie, a down-and-out hobo who wore tattered clothes. Arguably his most famous routine involved him trying to sweep up a spotlight and then appearing startled when it disappeared. Kelly reportedly modeled his character on Depression-era tramps. Emmett Kelly, 1898 to 1979, was an American circus performer and a renowned clown, best known for his character Weary Willie. He played a significant role in shaping the modern image of the hobo clown and became one of the most beloved and iconic figures in circus history. Key points about Emmett Kelly. Weary Willie, Kelly's most famous clown character. Weary Willie was a downtrodden and sad-faced hobo clown. The character was characterized by tattered clothing, a scruffy beard, and a forlorn expression. Weary Willie's persona resonated with audiences and added a touch of melancholy to the traditional clown image. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Kelly began his career with the circus in the 1920s and later joined the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus in the 1940s. His performances as Weary Willie gained widespread acclaim, and he became a featured performer with the circus. Silent comedy style. Kelly's performances were often silent or featured minimal dialogue. He relied on physical comedy, facial expressions, and body language to convey the emotions of his character, creating a unique and poignant form of clowning. Memorable acts. One of Kelly's most famous acts involved sweeping a spotlight to find a small circle of light, only to have the circle move away from him continually. This routine, known as sweeping the spotlight, became a signature piece in his repertoire. Recognition. Emmett Kelly received numerous awards and honors for his contributions to the world of entertainment, including induction into the International Clown Hall of Fame. Legacy. Weary Willie became an enduring and iconic figure in American popular culture. Kelly's influence on the portrayal of the hobo clown archetype has been felt by subsequent generations of clowns and performers. Emmett Kelly's Weary Willie remains a timeless symbol of the human condition, blending humor with a touch of sadness. His legacy continues to inspire and influence the art of clowning, and his impact on the circus world remains significant. Bozo the Clown. This fictional character appeared on various TV shows in the United States, most notably Bozo's Circus, later The Bozo Show, which premiered in Chicago in 1959 and later was syndicated throughout the United States. The prototypical clown, Bozo sported fiery red hair and a red bulbous nose and wore oversized shoes. His popularity with children was undeniable as the show lasted for a number of decades. Bozo the Clown is a character that has been portrayed by various actors and has appeared in different local television markets around the world. Bozo is often recognized as a friendly and comical clown character created for children's entertainment. Here are some key points about Bozo the Clown. Original Bozo. The character of Bozo the Clown was created by Alan W. Livingston, and the original Bozo was portrayed by Pinto Colvig. Bozo made his first appearance in 1946 on a children's storytelling record. Television debut. Bozo gained widespread popularity when the character transitioned to television. The first Bozo's Circus TV show premiered in 1949 in Los Angeles, featuring Colvig as Bozo. Bozo became a franchise with local television stations licensing the character for their own shows. Local versions, Bozo's character was adapted and portrayed by different actors in various local markets. Each version of Bozo had its own distinct features, but the character generally retained the traits of a happy, red-haired clown with a distinctive costume and makeup. Bozo's Grand Prize Game. One of the notable features of Bozo's TV shows was the Bozo's Grand Prize Game, where children from the audience had the chance to throw rubber balls into buckets to win prizes. The game became an iconic and anticipated segment of Bozo's shows. Popularity and enduring legacy. Bozo the Clown became a beloved figure for many children during the mid-20th century. The character's popularity endured through reruns, merchandise, and various iterations of the television show. Retirements and revivals. Over the years, different actors portrayed Bozo, and the character underwent changes in appearance and style. The Bozo franchise eventually faced declining popularity, and some local shows were retired. However, Bozo has been periodically revived in different forms and continues to have a nostalgic place in popular culture. Cultural impact. Bozo the Clown left a lasting impact on children's entertainment and became a cultural phenomenon. The character's image and legacy are still remembered fondly by those who grew up watching Bozo's TV shows. It's important to note that Bozo the Clown is not a single character but a franchise with different local variations, each contributing to the broader legacy of Bozo in the world of children's entertainment. Ronald McDonald. He might also be popular with children, but some adults find Ronald McDonald downright scary. He's been the mascot of McDonald's since the early 1960s, when Willard Scott reportedly created the character. In the early 21st century, it was estimated that more than 95% of America's youth recognized him. That has caused concern among some, who believe that Ronald contributes to childhood obesity by promoting unhealthy food. Although he remains the McDonald's spokes-clown, he now rarely appears in commercials. Krusty the Clown. Perhaps besting Bozo as the best-known clown on television is Krusty the Clown. One of the most popular characters on the animated series The Simpsons, Herschel Schmoeckel Pincher's Ruchum Krustofsky, as he was born, is an unlikely clown. He is a cigarette-smoking bender-prone cynic with a pacemaker who often finds himself in various predicaments, many of his own making, such as running up a gambling debt to mobsters and cheating on his taxes. Through it all, however, Bart and Lisa Simpson remain devoted fans. Rumors that Krusty would be killed off in 2014 thankfully never came to pass. John Wayne Gacy. This serial killer is arguably guilty of starting the modern trend of evil clowns. In the 1970s, John Wayne Gacy murdered 33 boys and young men in the Chicagoland area. When he wasn't committing his horrific crimes, Gacy was performing as Pogo the Clown at charity events and children's parties. Despite claiming that clowns can get away with murder, he was convicted in 1980 and executed by lethal injection in 1994. Pennywise. Possibly modeled on Gacy, Pennywise appears in Stephen King's classic horror novel It, 1986. The evil clown is one of the forms the demonic it assumes to murder dozens of children in the fictional Derry, Maine. Perhaps the most frightening clown in pop culture, Pennywise was believed to have inspired a clown hysteria in 2016 following a rash of scary clown sightings. Killer Clowns. When the first film adaptation of It premiered in 2017, it had been filmed previously as a TV miniseries in 1990. Pennywise joined a long list of creepy clowns on the big screen. Notable among them are the clown-attired bloodthirsty aliens in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. In this 1988 horror comedy classic, the evil extraterrestrials employ inventive ways of killing their victims, such as encasing them in cocoons fashioned from cotton candy. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.